What is going on, everybody? It's Taylor Roberts, and welcome to Off the Deep End. So, guys, this is going to be a little bit of an interesting journey because if you're new to the channel, or if you're just here for the first time, or if you've been here for the first time, you'll know that I've been kind of dabbling around in the K-pop genre, kind of exploring my taste a little bit, and I've really been kind of hooked on Dreamcatcher since one of your fellow insomniacs hit me up and was like, hey, can you check out Dreamcatcher? So the person who requested for me to listen to Dreamcatcher was like, hey, what if you listen to the whole entire Nightmare series? And I was like, you know what? Maybe we should. Maybe we should start from the very beginning. I know that Dreamcatcher was once called Minx, and they were a different kind of K-pop group with a different kind of style, and then they reinvented themselves as Dreamcatcher, and this is their debut kind of era, the Nightmare era. So we're gonna kind of treat this era as its own little deep dive. So if you don't know what a deep dive is, we listen to the albums in chronological order. We look at the music videos, and then if there's any performances for these songs, we check out those performances too. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell button so you know when those new videos drop. And we're starting off with the very first, I guess, reinvented debut album. And the thing about K-pop albums, they're like super short. This one's like maybe 10 minutes, if that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop like one a week. How does that sound? We drop one a week, we drop one music video a week, and we drop one performance a week. Does that sound good? That sounds good to me. We're gonna do that. So without further ado, guys, let's just hop right into the album reaction. Ooh. So epic. Woo! Okay, I know that was like a super short intro. It was only 40 seconds long, but this being the reinvention. Now, I listened to one song when they were Minx, and it was just super, super bubbly gum pop, like overly bubbly, sugary. Like I got cavities listening to that song. And so knowing their style now, listening to some of their other music that has come out currently, and then hearing this, like this had to be just fucking crazy for the fans to hear just something completely different. It's a nice introduction into that heavy metal element that I've come to know Dreamcatcher to have. And so I can only imagine for fans of the band who've not only been fans of Minx but also fans of Dreamcatcher, their new style. How big of a transition and how much of a shock it must have been to hear that kind of new sound. But I love that heavy metal influence in their music. Beautiful little piano melody.
짜릿한 걸 원할 뿐인데 텅빈 사람들 꿈속은 따분하잖아 어젠 간단하게 스릴러 오늘은 뭘 해볼까 발칙한 장난을 시작할 거야 어둠 몰라도 다가서 꿈속에 뛰어들어 내 껍질이 막 터지듯 깜짝 놀라게 baby 조용한 세상
Those rock drums just fucking killing it in the background, man. I feel like just like speed running. You know those anime characters? They're like speed running. Streams behind them. That's what it feels like. Oof. The contrast between the piano and the heavy metal guitar is beautiful. I love that contrast.
그래 나를 맞추려 해 그저 규칙적인 심장박동 위에 7가지 작은 놀이를 선물해 뻔한 적이 없는 걸 Chase me 그래 날 찾아봐 아무도 멈출 수 없어 날 더 잡을 수 없게 다른 꿈에 몰래 숨어들 거야 너무나 바쁜 걸 아직할 때가 많아
There you go. Bring in that grittiness a little bit. That's what we need. It's like a slap. Bah, 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 bah. Woo! Fuck, man. Fuck. I'm trying to imagine this. I'm imagining this from the fan base's perspective of the fans who were the fans of the Minx and the Minx sounds, and the fans now of just hearing this transition in the change of style of music. It just had to be fucking overwhelming, just how different it is. And it's, I mean, you know, like I said, I've listened to their most current work that came out like within the last year or two. And you can definitely hear the development of the style and the genre, and how much better it has gotten as it's gone on. But here at the very beginning, man, it must have been just a fucking punch in the face hearing this for the first time. But with Chase Me, I really loved that contrast. And they do a very good job of being able to take that softness and mix it with the roughness, and blend them together to where they just fit perfectly. You know what I mean? Like I said, with the piano melody at the very beginning is kind of soft and calming, and then it slowly introduces you into the more hardcore rock element, and then you just full on rock out until it slows it back down again, and then of course you finish it off with that rock banger. And those fucking drums, man. Sometimes I wish I could play the drums just so I could drum along, or play the drums like that. At least I can be like very, very simple, but as far as like rock drums, I can't fucking do that. It's a dream. Maybe one day. One day. Oh, no snap.
처음이라 많이 서툴러 시간 속에 갇힌 날처럼 거리마다 순간이 하나 둘씩 보여서 아직도 난 이렇게 외로워
I'm liking this one too.
보고 싶은 건 어쩔 수
This is R&B style vocals.
생각보다 많이 아파 생각처럼
Bring in the rock drums.
이런 내 모습 봐줄까라는 생각만도 생각보다 더 많이 아플 것처럼 다 될 순 없겠지만 소원 하나 나를 기억해주길 언젠간 너와 걸었던 그 길을 걸어가겠지
I love how mellow this is.
만난 지난 기억들에 스쳐 베어지겠지 만 혹시나 그곳에서 널 마주하게 될까 괜히 한숨을 푹 쉬고 보니 네가 보였던 거리에 덩그러 자꾸 생각나 시간이 흘러 지금까지 모든 걸 지울 수
Hitting him with the vocals.
생각보다 많이 아파 생각처럼 있으면 좋겠다 이런 내 모습 봐줄까라는 생각만도 생각보다 더 많이 아플 것처럼 다 될 순 없겠지만 소원 하나 나를 기억해주길 whenever 라라라 라라라라라라
Yeah, this they did a very very good job with this little package, this reintroduction package. We can call it an album, but it's kind of more like an EP, right? Um, of showing off what the sound is going to be like, what the new sound is going to be like, right? You have Chase Me, which is very heavy metal, which is very prevalent in their music going on through like the Tree of Language, and then the most like through Tree of Language and Dystopia. I think that is there was like Tree of Language and there's Dystopia, Road to Utopia. Like their sound is very heavy metal. And so the way that they were able to put that track in this and then add Emotion, which is more of kind of a scaled back R&B kind of structured instrumental with some R&B vocals and the harmonies and the runoffs and the riffs that the girls sing. That R&B sound is prevalent in their music later on too. So they do a very good job of being like, all right, here's the new group. We're calling them Dreamcatcher. Here is what their new sound is going to be like. It's going to be these kind of genres. So get used to them because this is what you can expect. And of course, the intro. I always forget to heart these things. I'm hearting all of them because, there's only 3 songs. But, oh, come on, Emotion. Heart. There we go. Hearted. Emotion was hearted. But even the introduction, that's the one thing I've also realized about their work is that their introductions to their albums are so cinematic. And it just puts you within the first like 15 seconds of the instrumental. It just puts you right in the world that we're about to dive into. And it did the exact same thing here. And of course, their voices, again, top notch. Harmonies were on point. Vocals were on point. Instrumentals were on point. Very crisp and clean like they have been. Like I said, I just feel like this being the starting point for the new Dreamcatcher, right? And then evolving into the Dreamcatcher that they are now in 2009, 2020. It's just you can see how they have developed and how their work has improved over time and how they've worked on their sound and developed it and picked it and refined it into what it is today. And so I'm excited to kind of see that little progress of this Nightmare series that we have here. So like I said, how this is going to work is because these albums are so short, I'm going to release one a week, in one music video from the series a week, or from each individual album a week, as well as a performance video. So if there is a performance of the songs from this specific album you would like me to see, you can go ahead and put that down in the comments. So Dreamcatcher Nightmare Era deep dive, mini deep dive, I guess if you want to call it, on the channel. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell button so you get notification of when those new videos drop. Make sure to like this video, share this video. If you want, go and check out some of the other Dreamcatcher reactions on the channel. I believe Tree of Language is on there, a couple of the music videos from that album, as well as Dystopia, Road to Utopia album reaction is on the channel as well. If you would like to help support the channel, there's a Patreon link down in the description where you can get the uncut version of this album reaction, the Dystopia, Road to Utopia album reactions, and all future album reactions that drop on this channel. You can get the uncut version on Patreon, as well as bonus content, extra live streams, all of that good stuff. So go and check that out if you got the time. And that is all I got for you guys today. So till next time, take care, stay safe. I'll see you then.
Hey, thanks for watching Off the Deep End. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, and share, and feel free to explore our channel and check out some of our other videos. Remember, new videos drop every week. Take care.